Can Star Wars Battlefront 2 survive 2019? That is today's topic, everyone. We are now in the new year, so it only feels right we bring this up. Simple question, guys, for the comments section. Do you think it can survive 2019? Yes or no? Feel free to let me know why. Leave a like as well if you enjoy. Let's get into it. Now, I know some people will be getting pretty annoyed already because it's the first controversial title of 2019, and I hear you, but I think we've got to pose this question definitely because it's going to be a big year for Star Wars. I like to think of 2018 as the year Star Wars kind of, I'll put it bluntly, failed. Yes, you had the Clone Wars DLC at the end of the year, and you also had the announcement of the Clone Wars returning, and those were some big moments in 2018. But overall, the year was pretty poor. There was still a lot of backlash from The Last Jedi. Solo failed. They released a new series such as Resistance, which got so many dislikes. It was a very poor year for Star Wars, but this year is going to be huge. We've got the other half of the Clone Wars DLC arriving. Obviously, the Clone Wars TV series is coming back this year. Episode 9, whether you're excited or not, it's a new Star Wars movie. The Mandalorian, I believe, is in 2018. You've also got the main one I wanted to talk about here today, Star Wars Fallen Jedi Order. That is right, the new Star Wars game, it's going to be like a single player game. Could this rival Battlefront 2? I think yes, definitely. This is scheduled to release later on in 2019, and it could definitely rival Battlefront 2 all the way. What you have to remember with Battlefront 2 is while a lot of people have come back to it, a lot of people also have just kind of left the game now because it's been out for a year. They've moved on to other things. And can the content planned keep people engaged? I definitely have high hopes for this conquest type mode, and Anakin and Dooku look amazing from what we've seen so far of the leaked animations. I was worried about Dooku because he could be broken at launch and also like his popularity, but he seems pretty unique by his fighting style. So yeah, I think January, February are going to be big months for Battlefront 2, but what's after that? How is Fallen Jedi Order going to impact Battlefront? And I'd say quite a bit, to be honest. There's still a lot of people who look at this game and see pay to win. No matter how many times you tell them it's not pay to win, they think it is, and sometimes you just can't get through to people like that. But when the Clone Wars series comes back later in the year, are they going to release content alongside that? I think considering Ahsoka is in the files, she is likely at that point, but also they're going to want to make episode 9 content, and that's going to be two very different types of content close together. That's what makes me think, could Ahsoka maybe be mid-year for 2019 and then episode 9 is at the end of the year? I just think it'd be a pretty big switch up to just go from Clone Wars to episode 9 just like that in the space of a few months. I mean, can we appreciate this mod that someone made of Qui-Gon Jinn? I believe they mixed Han Solo's face with Rey's hair and like Obi-Wan's robes. It's absolutely insane, and this is what modders can make. Imagine what we could get for Battlefront 2 from the actual developers. I had to bring up this mod because it's by far the best mod I've ever seen for Battlefront. I think overall, guys, if Battlefront 2 after Anakin and Dooku adds Ahsoka and Ventress, maybe switches it up with some Rogue One content as well, so we're not just getting Clone Wars all the time for the people that don't like it, and then by the end of the year does some episode 9 content, then yes, I definitely think it could survive 2019. 2020 is a year off, but we might as well talk about it. I think they'll start promoting like a new Battlefront or a new Star Wars game by then. But I think at least for the most part 2019 it can survive. Maybe things will drop off a bit when obviously Fallen Order comes out or Fallen Jedi Order comes out. But until that releases, I do think Battlefront 2 is going to survive 2019. I've got high hopes for this year. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comments section. Do you agree or disagree with anything I've said here today? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.